And take a look at our forecast once again with meteorologist Michelle Boston for Jeremy tonight. Michelle, it's kind of a bit of a roller coaster weather-wise this week, but things seem to be drying out, but also the wind now picking up.
Yeah, we have a little bit of wind to contend with. We saw that today, and we're going to have another couple of days to deal with that, but those winds should settle down just in time for the weekend. Checking out the almanac numbers for today, 44 and 31, so coming in a little bit above average. Averages now in the low to mid 40s. We'll be warming up to the mid 40s in the next 7 days. Record high nearly 60 degrees back in 1896. Just a trace of precipitation at the Spokane airport. That was overnight. Had a little bit of drizzle, a few sprinkles out in Coeur d'Alene, but it's been dry most of the day. And we have partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies out there at the Spokane airport. 43 right now. Winds out of the southwest at 16 miles per hour. We have had gusts up to around 30, and it's likely we'll see very similarly breezy conditions tomorrow and Friday. But as I mentioned, by Saturday, those winds will come down. So dry weather is also expected for the end of the week and into the weekend. And I think we'll actually even see more sunshine, especially on Sunday and then early next week. And that'll help boost our temperatures up. In the short term, we'll be in the mid 40s, and I think we'll be headed towards the low 50s by the second half of the weekend. I should note that Sunday marks the first day of meteorological spring. The spring equinox not until March 20th, but us meteorologists like to start things right at the beginning of the month. So it'll be spring in my head, it'll be spring March 1st. And temperatures will start to feel more like it as well. See a little bit of a warming trend. Our average highs moving into the mid 40s, but I think we'll start seeing those 50s more often for this upcoming week. Potentially 53 degrees by next Tuesday. And just kind of looking ahead into the middle of March, it looks like that trend for above average temperatures will continue as well. Not just for us here in the Northwest, but for the entire U.S. Of course, the Northeast digging out still from the snow. Things should look a little bit warmer and less wintry as we get into March. As far as precipitation, chances for above average precipitation, which could help us with that snowpack, even though it'll likely be rain in the lower elevations. We still have time in the early spring to kind of catch up on that snowpack in the mountains. Hopefully temperatures will be cool enough for that at least. Satellite and radar showing pretty quiet conditions for us. We have an upper level low pressure system near the Gulf of Alaska that stays well to our north. Another stronger low pressure system off the coast of California that stays well to our south. So where that leaves us is kind of in this relatively dry and benign northwesterly flow. If you kind of backtrack and go upstream, really nothing out there. So we should see dry weather in the next couple of days into the weekend. In fact, next chance of precipitation not until next Wednesday. So pretty quiet weather up until then. Future trackers showing partly cloudy skies for this evening. We'll kind of be in and out of the clouds. So tomorrow starting off with some clouds and seeing some sun breaks through the day. Same thing on Friday, starting off with some clouds, seeing some sun breaks through the day. A little bit of snow shower activity in the northern Cascades tomorrow. A few snow showers up in North Idaho on Friday. But then after that, looks like it should be dry weather region-wide and getting into more sunshine, especially on Sunday. So here's a look at that extended forecast. Temperatures a little bit above average for tomorrow and Friday with a little bit of wind. And then as those winds die down, temperatures keep warming up and we should be in the 50s on Sunday and stay in the 50s for much of next week.
All right. Sounds good, Michelle. Thank you.